Look any different than last night. Damn it. I was hoping some little munchkins or something would come in here and magically put it up and figure where to put it, all that stuff. Since I'm by myself, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to pick that up and lay it across here and block it up and whatever else to get it in place, I'm dinking with something else. I got to do something for my air intake. I don't even remember now what it actually is. Factory in here, down here. I really don't want to take stuff apart. This is basically 5-inch OD, 5-inch exhaust pipe, so it's just about flush with that ridge. If I point you down, you can see what I'm looking at. So I think what I'm going to do is trim a piece of 5-inch pipe off of one, 1/2 inch or so, and split it and lay it around the outside so it'll set down on this. So it'll seal here. And probably end up throwing a little bit of silicone sealer in there just because I need to clean this up. It's been sitting here enough. Then I can get that done. I'm thinking I'm just going to do however tall, put a flat top on it, put a nut on it, be done there. And take a hole saw and put a hole in the side the size that I need to hook a hose to go to my air cleaner, which that's the air cleaner I'm probably going to use. I got that one and I got a plastic housing upstairs. The plastic housing's missing the clips to hold the end cap on. That's off a 170 John Deere skid steer with a VG4D Wisconsin in it. It's a big enough air cleaner for that motor. Should be anyway. Just gotta find some flex hose to hook up to it and find a piece of pipe the right size. You know, all the fun stuff. And I might have some flex hose, I don't know yet. But that's my plan. So if I get that on there, then I don't have to worry about hitting that, busting it up, because it'll be a little more rigid with a piece on there ready to go. And I'm not sure where the air cleaner is going to go yet. It may just mount underneath the cab right next to it. Might just be a short piece to it. But I want to put it far enough out of the way that it's not in the way to get in down here. So, you know, I hate having to take things apart to get to stuff that you need to get to all the time. So if that goes forward, then I'm going to snorkel that up. That'll run up the right side of the cab. So it'll be somewhere in here. And the exhaust really doesn't have much choice but to go underneath the frame from where that's at and be out of the way. It'll probably come under and come back, and I'll run it up the back side of the cab. Just because, you know, everything else is on the ground. I wish the fertilizer buggy went up instead of back, but, you know, it is what it is. Still got to figure out where to mount an air compressor and how to drive it for sure. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to run most stuff off that pump. But the air compressor can mount up in the neck up here. You know, it can mount back here somewhere. Really doesn't matter. It doesn't care. You know, cans are ready to go on. They've been retimed for where the fittings come out and cut off, ready to go. Just got to do it. Still got to get oil back in that. It's still in that black bucket right there. So, you know, just one more thing to do. But I'm going to see how many of the little things I can do today. Hopefully get somewhere with it. And like I say, figure out how I'm going to get that up. I mean, I don't know. I can make some framework and then add it to the framework later. Just got to figure out where we're going to be for sure. And that's pretty neat the way the radiator's flashing at you. Oh well. Lazy dogs, they're not a lot of help. They just get in the way in here, but you know, they usually move. Well, there's almost my finished air intake. Clean it up, figure out what size I need to come in the side with, and poke a hole in the side and weld a piece of pipe on for that. I welded inside and outside. Most of the outside will get cleaned off, but it's such thin material that I kind of like to put a good bead on the inside. If you take too much off the outside, you don't screw yourself. It fit on there nicely. I actually got it to where, well, the hole should be centered in this. The stud was off center some. I tweaked it a little so it's more or less in the center. While that cools off and I figure out what I got for a piece of pipe to put on the side and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go grab some lunch because, yeah, it's close enough to that time. Kick all these dogs out of here so they can lay outside for a little bit and get something done. Well, there's the finished product. Paint will be dry enough tomorrow to set it on. Not overly worried about it. Actually, with the wire that's holding it up there, when I take it off, I'll probably set it on a rag and give a little more paint on the inside. Still not sure exactly where this is going to set. So I've been kind of back to thinking about tank mount and boom mount. I could shift it back a little bit. And yeah, if I do that, I could actually mount the air compressor on this side or that side on that, I think. Wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. The frame we cut off the back of this was smaller channel. It was welded on to extend it, and I'm thinking about using that for the tank spacers. If I do it that way, I'll probably make the back pieces do the tank and the booms, because the booms have to get raised up at least to the tank mount level anyway. So we'll see. Just more shit. And it's been a day. Finally got the screw loose on that thing and got it apart, looked inside and remembered, yep, we redid that thing a long time ago. It ain't any worse now than it was then, so it'll work just fine. Only way air gets in is where it's supposed to. Just that the insides aren't the greatest. But it does what it's supposed to do, so, and that's what I got. That's what's going to go on. And what else? I guess that's about it. Other than just a bunch of little crap I did. So, 'tis a day. Okay, we're going to end the video with this. Andy Detweiler texted me the other day and says, what size shirt do you all wear? So.
Harmless Farmer.
There, you can see it. Harmless Farmer on the front.
YouTube on the arm.
Becky says it said YouTube on the arm, and there you go.
We have them in blue, maroon, and
a sweatshirt. And Becky informed me that if that sweatshirt fits her, I don't get it. So, Andy, I know you meant for me to have the sweatshirt. And I think I'm screwed.
You might be screwed.
It kind of looks from here like it'll probably fit her. So,
thank you, Andy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Corky, sorry, god damn.
She's thinking of the chiropractor she's got to go see next week.
I got a doctor, sorry. And Kylie.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We love them. Appreciate it.